it occurred to me, do people think that I'm going to die? Are they treating me as though I'm going to die? That thought crossed my mind. And I don't know if that's just the enemy, putting these thoughts in your head or what, but I went home and I asked Evelyn too. I said, people are just being so kind to me, and maybe I'm just not used to being on that side of it. But do they think I'm going to die? And the answer is no. Okay. First of all, the answer is no, I'm not going to die. And I love the response that I'm getting on Facebook and everywhere. And I love the visits that I'm getting at work, and, the flowers. And it just makes me feel something that I am not used to. Loved. Makes me feel loved.
So I met Anita when I started in the quality position. And it was actually pretty unique circumstances because we both got to go to Tallahassee together. And that was really cool. Anita has honestly been such a rock in the position that I am in now. And everything I've had to go through, she's been there for me. And all I want to do right now is be there for her.
Good morning. It is exactly 1 week from my third treatment. I woke up, voices in my head, and I want to give up. I want to give up. I don't know who's going to see this, but all the voices keep coming in my head about, why are you working? Why are you getting up? Why are you taking a shower? Why are you brushing your teeth? I feel very heavy and very oppressed this morning, and I know that I have to, I know what I have to do. I mean, I love my job. I know how to do it. I don't have a problem going in, taking care of it, putting out fires, whatever they are. It's small stuff. It's small stuff. The big deal is I'm sitting here dressed and I'm feeling like I don't want to do this anymore. So Evelyn came in and just asked me how I was. And she ran out. She's going to get dressed. I'm not sure I could drive myself to work today, but I'm going to have to talk to her about it because I can't keep this in. And, God is good. I know God is good. I know God is good. I know all these things in my head. I know them all. In my heart right now, I don't feel them. I was trying to listen to some word yesterday, and I was listening to Derek Prince, and he was saying, there's a difference. He was in Isaiah, and he said there's a difference between being a believer and, you can believe and you can have hope, but then you cross this line and you know that you know. So I'm trying to encourage myself. Is that what I'm supposed to do? I'll probably go back and watch this video and I don't know. I just feel like some days I just wake up and I just feel like my whole world is falling apart. I kind of thank God that, my kids are where they are, and
my kids are where they are, and you know, Hank has passed, and I don't have anyone here to actually walk through this, and I kind of get glad sometimes because I wouldn't want to put this on anybody. For me, you know, I could walk through this with someone. I could love someone. I could support them. I could pray for them and encourage them. But when it comes to yourself, when it comes to having to really dig deep inside of you and pull out what it is that God gave you.
I was sitting on my couch. I had been furloughed from, I was on furlough, and it was like Sunday night. I will never forget. It was Sunday night. I was getting ready to come back to work, and I told Steven, my husband, I said, I can't wait to go back to work. I'm going to go see Anita. I'm going to get there early and go have coffee with her and talk to her because I miss her so much. And I got on Facebook and saw your post and your website, and I just broke down in tears, and I was just in a little bit of disbelief. I remember calling my mom, asking my mom to pray for you. I remember just not really believing, but at the same time, I went and I watched your videos, and I started to smile through the video because I thought, how can a person be diagnosed with breast cancer and turn it into a ministry, turn it into something where God is going to get the glory? Like, who does that? If I found out tomorrow that I had breast cancer, I think that my first reaction would just be to crawl into a hole and not know what to do. But Anita she turned it to the glory of God. And I don't know who else could do that, but she did it.
You know, I have to get ready and go to work now and act as if, and sometimes I guess we just have to fake it till we make it. I think that's what it's called. We'll just fake it till we make it, and bald is the new beautiful. And so be it.
I remember not feeling as strong in my faith when everything with COVID was happening, because I felt like I was taken out of my element. I wasn't seeking God like I needed to. And so watching what you were going through and watching how you were taking those leaps of faith, it changed me. I was like, God, here I am maybe worrying about these little things or this. And it got me to get back on my knees and start praying and building up my faith. And I think, if anything, I was changed because of that. I now have faith through the encouragement that you have given.
So, my friend Anita this morning is not having a good morning this morning. And she's feeling down and depressed. And so I want to say to you and her, everybody that's listening, as I'm driving, I told her I felt to say something that was in my spirit. And it all started yesterday when a friend of ours called, and they were going through some things, which was her daughter. And I told her daughter that can't allow emotions to get in the way when God is trying to take us to another level or to help us to be healed. Because in the motion is the commotion. And I want y'all to hear that. In the motion is the commotion. So this morning, my friend was feeling down and depressed. That's the motion of feeling bad because of her condition. So the enemy likes to come, rob, steal, and destroy. God is not trying to destroy us. He's trying to heal us. So the enemy wants to think that we don't have the most powerful weapon that's in us. greater is he that is in the world. Did I say that right, Nita?
No, but that's okay.
You all know what I'm saying, because I didn't have no coffee yet. That's one thing. But greater is he that's in you.
Yeah,
okay?
correct.
So that is your most powerful weapon. David had to encourage himself. Me and Anita, we've been going through this thing like we're in a cave. But when you're feeling like that, you have to encourage yourself, or get around encouraging people, or read your word, listen to your worship music, because in your worship music, the praises go up and the blessings come down, the healings come down. And sometimes that emotion is something God is trying to set you free from. So I want you to think about that. Evelyn, love y'all. And I pray you have a blessed day. God bless you.
You know, there's a lot of divide in the country right now.
Justice! Now! We don't need y'all here. Go home. Go back to Africa.
The issue of race is everywhere. You turn on the media and it's everywhere.
We ain't scared of y'all.
I want to be a part of helping the change. And I'm like praying to God, what can I do? I'm reaching out to friends, like, what can I do to help be, to change this? And I want to seek that guidance from God. I want it to be biblical and I want it to be godly. And so of course I get on Facebook and I see Anita with Evelyn, and here's a white woman and a black woman, and they are together through Christ, and they were calling each other sisters. And Anita specifically said, I'll never forget, I was watching the video and she was like, Evelyn, I don't even think about it. I put her down as sister on all my paperwork because I don't even think about it. And it's so beautiful because that's what Christ does. Christ he brings us together, and he makes us brothers and sisters through his blood. And so the blood that runs through us, we are family now. And it doesn't matter what race that you come from, we can be brothers and sisters. And so that was something even more special. It's almost like, how can God made all the steps. He made everything. This is his plan right now for Anita, and it's for a purpose. And he knows what was going to happen. And so he knew that that she had a voice to speak out against racial inequality. She had a voice to speak out against cancer, and that these things that are sins in our life, like, they have to bow down to Jesus. And she's able to show other people what God's doing in her life through that. And so I think that's really special.